For years, sister wives sold the image of an unconventional but loving family. 4 women, 1 husband, and a promise of unity. But behind the polished TLC cameras, a storm was building. And Kody Brown? She decided it was time to tell the world. Her book doesn't just share memories, it exposes Kody. Affairs, betrayals, and truths fans never imagined. The cracks in Kody's empire weren't sudden. They were years in the making. But once Kody spoke, the whole world started connecting the dots. So what exactly did Kody reveal?
Yeah, no, I love my life now. Absolutely love it. Coming back to Sedona, I was a mess.
And what secrets of infidelity still linger in the shadows? To understand Kody's revelations, we need to rewind. Back to the days when Kody promised equal love, but delivered something very different. Part 1. When Kody Brown decided to leave Kody, fans thought they'd seen it all. The tears, the arguments, the split. But no one expected this. In her book, Kody doesn't just tell her story. She exposes Kody in ways that shook the Sister Wives universe to its core. What secret did Kody reveal that made fans turn against Kody overnight? Stay tuned, because this truth is darker than you think. This is not just a breakup. This is a story of control, betrayal, and a truth fans weren't prepared to face. Kody writes of years of feeling invisible, dismissed, and emotionally abandoned. She reveals how Kody prioritized his other relationships, leaving her desperate for validation and love. And yet, she stayed. For the children, for the family, for faith. But behind closed doors, Kody's words reveal something even fans didn't see on camera. Kody recalls moments where Kody's behavior crossed into cruelty, dismissing her opinions, belittling her role, and using faith as a weapon to keep her silent. The book isn't just a memoir, it's a warning of what happens when love turns into power and partnership into control. But the real shock? Kody wasn't the only one who saw this side of Kody. Kody's words gave voice to what the other wives never dared say, that Kody's version of love wasn't unconditional. It was conditional, based on obedience, based on silence. And fans began to realize maybe Kody's perfect image wasn't real at all. The twist in Kody's book? She reveals she no longer fears Kody's judgment. For the first time in decades, she claims her power. And fans, they erupted. The fan backlash against Kody was immediate, brutal, and louder than ever before, Hene. Kody is a hero. Kody finally exposed. We always knew something was wrong. Thousands of comments poured in. Fans accused Kody of manipulation, narcissism, and hypocrisy. The man once portrayed as a devoted father was now painted as the villain of his own story. Kody didn't just walk away. She tore the mask off Kody's carefully crafted persona, and the world finally saw the man behind the curtain. As Kody builds a life filled with joy, love, and true partnership, fans contrast it with Kody's bitterness. And the difference is impossible to ignore. So the question remains, was Kody the first to leave, or just the first to tell the truth? Kody's story forces us to ask hard questions about love, control, and the narratives we consume on reality TV. How much do we really know about the families we watch every week? And what happens when the cameras stop rolling? For many women, Christine's book isn't just about sister wives. It's about finding courage, about walking away from relationships that dim your light, about reclaiming your voice. Christine's book isn't just exposing Kody, it's inspiring thousands of women to rewrite their own stories. And maybe that's the real truth fans didn't expect. But what happens next? Will Kody fight back with his own story? Or is this the end of his image forever? If you were shocked by Christine's revelations, hit that like button, share this video. Choose Part 2. For years, Kody Brown portrayed himself as a devoted husband, a man balancing love between wives in the complicated world of plural marriage. But now, shocking whispers of hidden affairs are surfacing. Affairs that fans say destroyed what little trust was left in the sister wives family. Did Kody really betray the women who trusted him the most? What secrets have been buried beneath years of cameras and staged smiles? Tonight, we uncover the truth. What started as reality TV's unique family experiment may have always hidden darker secrets, and Christine's revelations were just the beginning. The rumors of Kody's infidelity didn't come out of nowhere. Former insiders claim there were nights unaccounted for, whispered names, and unexplained absences. And Christine's book? It didn't just expose neglect, it hinted at a deeper betrayal. But the real story isn't just about secret meetings. It's about broken trust, shattered faith, and a family reeling from lies. Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin each believed in the covenant of their marriage. But Christine describes moments when she suspected Kody's attention and heart were elsewhere. And fans? They noticed too. Could Kody's supposed affairs explain the favoritism, the neglect, and the unraveling of sister wives? The clues were hiding in plain sight. Christine recalls Kody disappearing for days under the guise of business. Janelle quietly endured unexplained silences. Mary? She admitted feeling abandoned long before the public fallout. Each wife carried suspicion, but none dared say the word, affair. Infidelity in a plural marriage doesn't just break one heart, it destroys an entire family structure. But just when fans thought it was speculation, a shocking twist proved otherwise. The twist came when insiders close to the family leaked accounts of Kody's alleged hidden romances, relationships carried on in secret while his wives suffered in silence. Fans erupted, demanding answers. Was this the final betrayal that tore the Brown family apart? Comments poured in. We knew it. Christine was right all along. How could he preach loyalty while living a lie? The backlash against Kody was brutal, louder than any storm the family had faced before. Kody built his image on faith, unity, and love, but Christine's courage to walk away, and the rumors of hidden affairs stripped away the illusion. What fans saw now was not a husband balancing love, but a man exposed for betraying it. As his former wives flourish in freedom, Kody appears increasingly isolated. The contrast is striking, and fans can't stop talking about it. So here's the question. Were Kody's hidden affairs the cause of the collapse, or just the final crack in a marriage that was already broken? This saga isn't just about Kody Brown. It's about betrayal, the cost of silence, and the courage of women to reclaim their worth. For fans, it's a reminder that even reality TV can't hide the truth forever. Women across America see Christine's story as a mirror, a lesson in self-respect. in leaving when trust is broken, and in finding strength on the other side of betrayal. Kody's infidelity, whether whispered or exposed, has shattered the myth of his perfect family, but in its place, Christine and the other wives are writing new chapters of independence, joy, and truth. But what's next? Will Kody try to defend himself? Or has his silence already spoken louder than words? If you were shocked by what you heard today, hit that like button. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. Mary was the first. Janelle came next. Christine followed, bringing warmth, humor, and loyalty. Finally, Robin entered, shifting the dynamic forever. But hidden beneath the smiles, Christine says favoritism was only the surface problem. I felt invisible. My opinions didn't matter. Sometimes I wondered if Kody ever really loved me at all. Christine's story details not just neglect, but suspicion, absences, excuses, and whispers of other women. Could infidelity have been the hidden thread unraveling the family all along? Fans, digging back through episodes, noticed patterns. Kody's sudden mood shifts, unexplained trips, and moments of anger when questioned. Some even pointed to his obsession with Robin as emotional infidelity in plain sight. Christine recalls Kody leaving for so-called business matters, but the details never added up. Nights unaccounted for, days without contact, and when pressed, Kody grew defensive. Fans began to wonder, was there someone else? And if there was, how long had it been going on? The emotional toll was devastating. Christine admits feeling unworthy. Janelle quietly endured the silence, and Mary longed for affection that never came. Meanwhile, Robin's growing bond with Kody cast a long shadow over the others. But Christine's courage to write it down changed everything. He dismissed my needs, he dismissed my love, and when I suspected the truth, I realized the marriage was already gone. This wasn't just a breakup. It was the unraveling of a man's entire public persona. The climax came when family insiders leaked rumors of Kody's alleged hidden romances, not just favoritism, not just neglect, actual betrayal. And suddenly, Christine's suspicions no longer sounded like speculation. They sounded like confirmation. So Christine was right all along. Kody has no respect for women. This is beyond sister wives, it's abuse of trust. Fans erupted. They flooded forums, demanded accountability, and reframed the entire sister wives saga, not as a story of faith, but of manipulation. Christine leaving wasn't just independence, it was exposure. She tore away the mask, and fans saw the man beneath. Bitter, controlling, and unfaithful. The contrast couldn't be sharper. Christine thriving in love, while Kody appears increasingly isolated. Fans declared it poetic justice. So what does this mean for the legacy of sister wives? Legally, plural marriages already operate in fragile territory, but infidelity within such marriages cuts deeper because each relationship depends on delicate trust. Christine's revelations highlight not just personal betrayal, but the structural flaws of Kody's entire family system. For women across America, Christine's story isn't just about polygamy. It's about knowing when enough is enough, about finding your voice after years of silence, about walking away with dignity. And fans now ask, will more wives come forward? Or was Christine the only one brave enough to tell the whole truth? Christine's book exposed Kody. The infidelity rumors shattered trust. And in the end, the family America thought it knew will never look the same again. So, what do you believe? Did Christine's revelations finally reveal the real Kody? Or is there still more to the story that we haven't heard yet? To understand Christine's revelations, we need context. Polygamy, or plural marriage, has deep roots in Mormon culture, outlawed in the U.S. since the 19th century. But families like the Browns kept the practice alive, living in the gray space between faith and legality. Kody often defended his lifestyle on TLC, insisting it was about love, not control. But Christine's words suggest otherwise. Was plural marriage ever about equality? Or was it always about power? Mary, the first wife, struggled for decades with isolation. Janelle, practical and independent, often clashed with Kody's need for control. Christine, warm and loyal, wanted nothing more than a husband who saw her. And Robin, brought in later, changed the dynamic forever. But what Christine revealed is that the favoritism fans saw wasn't the full story. It went deeper, into neglect, abandonment, and betrayal. I felt invisible. I felt small. He dismissed my love, my needs, and my voice. That dismissal opened the door for something darker, suspicions of infidelity. Christine and fans alike began questioning Kody's unexplained absences, nights away, trips without details, and when Christine pressed him, he grew defensive, even cruel. Were these simply excuses, or the cover for something more? Kody's lies don't add up. He's emotionally checked out. Christine knew more than she could say on camera. For fans, the pieces began to form a pattern, and Christine's book gave it a voice. Across Reddit, Facebook, and YouTube, fans became detectives. They combed through episodes, highlighting moments where Kody's story didn't line up. Was that business trip really business? Was Robin the only favoritism? Or were there other women entirely? And then came the leaks. Insiders close to the family claimed Kody's romances weren't limited to his wives. Secret relationships, whispered in hushed tones, shattered what trust was left. Christine's book was the spark, but fan investigations and leaked rumors fanned the flames. The story shifted from neglect to betrayal, and suddenly, Kody's entire image collapsed. We knew it. Christine was right. Kody is no role model. This wasn't just a family breaking apart. It was a public unmasking. When Christine left, it wasn't only emotional, it was legal. Property divisions, custody arrangements, and financial disputes followed. Fans speculated how Kody's alleged affairs might affect these negotiations, and the Browns, once untouchable, looked fragile in the face of legal reality. But Christine's story doesn't end in pain. With David Woolley, she found the love she was denied for decades. Fans flooded social media with support, celebrating her courage and independence. The woman who once felt invisible is now the center of her own story. Christine's book exposed neglect. The rumors revealed infidelity. And together, they rewrote the legacy of sister wives forever. Fans now view Kody not as a devoted father, but as a man who betrayed the very trust his family was built on.